Hello, everybody. Welcome to Wild Boy Movies, the place to talk movies. And yesterday, as of me recording this video, was the 97th annual Oscars award ceremony. A big ceremony for a lot of us movie lovers because it's whether or not our favorite movies are declared the best movie of the year. And last night was no different. I mean, Conan O'Brien basically roasted the Kendrick Lamar halftime show at the Super Bowl last month. But I'm gonna be giving you guys my thoughts on the Oscar winners, some of them, not all of them, and give you guys my thoughts on the biggest movie of the Oscars this year. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on this year's Oscars. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, starting off, Kieran Culkin won Best Supporting Actor for the movie A Real Pain, and I basically kind of saw this coming because he has been winning at every single award show, whether that be the Golden Globes, SAG, BAFTA. This guy has been absolutely killing it at the award shows, and it's basically a given that he would probably end up taking home that Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, and he did, so not really surprised there. Wicked went ahead and took home 2 Oscars last night for Best Costume Design and Best Production Design. And I am really happy that Wicked won the Best Production Design award because I thought like the sets used for like the Wicked movie looked so good. And yeah, it was definitely cool that the production designer for Wicked won that award. And I cannot wait to see what they do next for Wicked for Good. Conclave won Best Adapted Screenplay, and basically I really didn't care because Conclave just doesn't interest me at all. Dune Part 2 went ahead and took home 2 Oscars last night for Best VFX and Best Sound. Now, I know a lot of people are kind of upset with how many awards Dune took home, just because I feel like that people overall thought that Dune Part 2 should have been nominated for more awards, like Best Director, Best Editing, all of that sort of stuff, but I haven't seen Dune Part 2, so I can't really say and comment on that matter, but I'm glad that at least Dune got 1 nomination this year because, yeah, Dune just looks so cool, and I am probably hoping to eventually start watching the movies, hopefully before Dune Messiah comes out, but yeah, it's just cool that these movies get like that Oscar attention, and this puts the Dune franchise's Oscar count at 8 when we're including the 6 wins that the first movie had in 2022. One movie that has been very interesting this past couple of months, Amelia Perez. Now, we know Amelia Perez got 13 Oscar nominations, and basically almost everyone was completely mad and angry that Amelia Perez got that much Oscar nominations, considering that the Rotten Tomatoes audience score for the movie is 17%. Yeah, people didn't really like this movie all that much. At least the movie didn't win Best Picture or Best International Feature, but the movie still ended up winning 2 awards, one for Best Supporting Actress for Zoe Saldana, and the other for Best Original Song for El Mao. Now, for the Best Original Song, I saw that Discussing Film posted about it, and they posted like the full song scene that Netflix put out, and I watched about like 47 seconds of it, and I was like, yeah, the song is not good. Why did it even win Best Original Song? Like, that should have gone to like Kiss the Sky from like Wild Robot. As for Zoe Saldana, I do think that she is a talented actress. I mean, we saw what she did with like Gamora in the MCU and Neytiri from the Avatar series. And yeah, I did quite enjoy her role as Captain Solano in the MLP movie. I bet some of you guys forgot that she was even in that movie at all. Best makeup and hairstyling goes to The Substance, and for me, I haven't seen The Substance yet. I do plan to this coming weekend, so I will most likely have a review up for that movie next weekend, Saturday, March 15th. But from like images I've seen of like Demi Moore's character like turning into like this monstrosity creature, I do feel like that, yeah, it looks pretty good, especially since it is practical effects. And yeah, I just felt like that this is good for not only the movie The Substance, but for the horror genre, because as some of you may know, the Oscars don't really give that much love to horror movies. I think the last big horror movie to get a lot of Oscar attention was Jordan Peele's Get Out 8 years ago in 2017. And even though The Substance only won one Oscar, it's still relatively good for horror movies overall because it shows that horror movies can get nominated for that award and win. My arch enemy of the Oscars, Best Animated Feature, that award goes to Flow, and I'm kind of upset about it because there are like other movies that I feel like well deserved that award than Flow, like Inside Out 2, Wild Robot, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul. But I didn't really choose an animated movie that I wanted to win this year just because of what happened with like Mitchell vs. the Machines, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and Across the Spider-Verse. So this year I just went with the most realistic option, which was Flow, and turns out Flow actually won that Best Animated Feature award. I might go ahead and check it out because it is on Max, and just I don't really know. All I know is that next year's Best Animated Features list is going to be interesting because there aren't really like that much animated movies this year that I'm looking forward to that could win that Best Animated Feature award. But getting on to like the second biggest movie at the Oscars this year, The Brutalist. Now, The Brutalist won 3 Oscars last night. Best Actor for Adrian Brody, Best Cinematography, and Best Score. Now, for the cinematography, I wanted Nosferatu to win just because I felt like that the cinematography for Nosferatu was gorgeous. As for Best Actor, I kind of had a feeling that it would have been Timothée Chalamet for his portrayal of Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. But we got Adrian Brody who won that award, and I'm not kind of too upset just because I wasn't really sure about the Best Actor category, although my pick was Timothée Chalamet. But alright, now getting to like the biggest movie of the Oscars this year, and what to me basically made the Oscars feel like the Eagles winning the Super Bowl in 2025, Anora winning 5 Oscars out of its 6 nominations, and that's just really good for the movie, not only for it being a movie that the Academy really liked, but also just because I felt like that the movie is very good, and because Anora won this much awards, I'm fast tracking my Anora review, so I'm hoping for that to be out Saturday. But specifically, Anora won Best Original Screenplay, and that was kind of like my pick just because I didn't really think Anora would have that chance to win Best Picture. I kind of thought it would go to like The Brutalist or Conclave, but Best Original Screenplay was good and was basically the stepping stones for Anora's success. Then the film won Best Editing, and to be honest, I couldn't really care on which movie won Best Editing at the Oscars. It's something that I'm not really paying attention with the movie, so 2 for 2 for Anora. Then came the Best Director Award, which went to Sean Baker, who directed Anora, and I thought he did a great job with like the directing of this movie, so definitely well deserved for Sean Baker. And then this is the one that I have been really anticipating ever since the nominations, Mikey Madison winning for Best Actress in a Leading Role. Now, I was kind of nervous going into the Oscars because I kind of had a feeling that the Oscar might have gone to Demi Moore just because she's been killing it at these other award shows. But yeah, Mikey Madison won. I was so happy when I saw the social media post that, hey, Mikey Madison won the Oscar for Best Actress. I was so happy just because I felt like that she definitely deserved that Oscar for her performance in Anora, because if you've seen the movie, you know that halfway into the movie, for me, Mikey Madison's acting really comes out and shines in like that halfway point in the movie, and her acting in that movie was great. And I also saw the social media post that Mikey Madison is essentially the first ghost face to win an Oscar, which I found completely funny. And yeah, this definitely was the reason why I wanted to watch Anora in the first place, just because Mikey Madison was Amber Freeman in Scream 5. And then Anora went ahead and took home Best Picture, which honestly shocked me. And this ended up being the biggest movie of the Oscars this year and was the movie with the most wins this year, and definitely well deserved and has already set some records. I mean, Sean Baker got 4 Oscars last night for editing, director, best picture, and the original screenplay, and I definitely think that he well is deserved to have those 4 Oscars. And yeah, it's definitely something that, like I said earlier, made this event feel like that it was the Super Bowl for 2025 and the Eagles winning. I witnessed the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, and I witnessed Anora winning Best Picture. But that was my overall thoughts of the Oscars this year. Be sure to stay tuned on the channel this coming Saturday for my review of Anora, and stay tuned on the channel this week for my episode breakdowns of Daredevil Born Again, just because that show is coming up very closely. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below your thoughts on the Oscars this year. And I will see you in the next video, and have a great day.